Everybody knows Berserkers are one of the best troops in the game. Yeah, I know, I did. I did them for Lanford, and it was such a mistake. I used Griffins over them. Yeah, yeah, because we saw Leeman play yesterday. I would say Method seems a bit favored here, based off from what I saw from both games they played. Oh yeah, I agree. I think Leeman could definitely take it too. I would just say Method's a bit favored. Yeah, I definitely think bringing off-meta options or the less common picks are a good way to get some wins. Most people won't be as familiar with them, so maybe you can surprise them.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I can. Let me see. Um,
Looks like
Looks like
Leeman is. You got some Echo, Royally?
Oh yes. I let me figure out how to disable the.
Looks like Leeman's gonna first pick Zarita, going for more of a rush style. Method's just picking Juggler. He's gonna go pretty standard. Yeah, I agree with the Luna pick here. It definitely gives Zarita a lot more mobility. It makes her a lot harder to play around. Leeman went with the two-ban healers, which is why we see a Liana pick here. I would say probably ban definitely Hiei and maybe Leonhardt, but there's still a lot of other big threats in the box like Zarita, Listel. Listel's pretty good against Rush. She's pretty hard to kill. I think the Yusuke ban is actually really good here because he's going for obviously more of a rush based strategy, and if you give Yusuke those kills, he gets so strong, right? So it's an interesting pick. Yeah,
Oh, I think my talk was muted for a few minutes, so okay, okay. I think I get it done now. So Leeman, yeah, is still trying to go for the rush road, and Luna, Luna here can increase the mobility of Net of Mystery and also the mobility of Zareda. So, if Leeman picks like Angelina here, she can move fast as well.
yeah, and it's interesting because it seems like he's just gonna go without a healer and just try to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind.
It's okay, Q. You still have another chance in the loser bracket. And Mururu is definitely very strong. Well played.
Method has secured a gospel for his cleric.
Yeah,
Interested to see what he picks here.
yeah. I'm not super sure about method giving Lima Angelina. Angelina can be very good for rush strategy.
Yeah, her alternate can pull people ahead, really
Yep.
mess with what you mess with your
Yeah,
positioning.
so if your positioning is not very careful with claret, for example, a lot of player they like to put like claret in the front, then yeah, it could result in a kill from this increase in mobility from Luna and also alternate from Angelina. So
Yeah,
that yeah, that can be very dangerous for method to think about the positioning of claret.
other tricky things you can do is alternate Luna to move her wind god positioning to other places.
Yep,
I
yeah,
like I like Leonhardt here. He's got a buff. He can probably just hop in and kill pretty much anybody except Knight of Mystery.
yeah, but be careful, Net of Mystery can also kill Leonhard very easily.
That's true.
And this Net of Mystery is with Gospel, so I really don't know how Leonhard can survive that. So again, the positioning needs to be careful. I think, yeah, Method should really be careful with the Wind God Realm. And also Angelina, that's like a total of 4 increase in mobility for one character.
I like Josh on this map a lot. There's 4 forts. He can easily get the ninjutsu bonus. I wonder if
Yep.
he'll run faction buff though.
And Joshua kind of counter this kind of rush play a little bit. He can take out the essential buffs from the character, whoever is rushing.
Yeah.
That threatening range, like land scale, is still very huge.
So it looks like he's running faction buff and ninjutsu, so he's just looking to get a nice snipe with Dark Demise.
Hmm.
Pretty standard Leonhardt build. He wants to do his big AoE and just air slash somebody and kill them. But
Yeah,
Leeman does have turn priority, so
yeah.
you'll have to be a bit slow and careful about how you do that, especially with Zarita zoning you.
So which team you prefer here, Kata?
I think I like Method's team better. I think it's just a lot safer. It's pretty easy for Leeman to mess up, I think.
Yeah,
His
I think I
cleric
like
too.
Method's team, but watch out that Claret there. That Claret is putting very front.
Yeah,
I think Zareda can reach that spot turn two.
I guess that's the thing here. Since Leeman has turn priority, he can sort of set up his Zarita before Cleric can really zone her with her talent. Claret is usually a really good answer to Zarita, but if she can get her hide
Yeah,
and seek before Claret can
yeah.
move, then
You know, the other thing I wonder is that if Net of Mystery can kill Leonhardt, when Leonhardt is using cavalry troop on a wall. For example, let's say Leonhardt teleport to the wall. Do you think that Knight of Mystery with the Gospel can actually kill that Leonhardt? It should be, right?
um,
Should still be.
yeah, yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a lot of damage reduction, but Royal Cabs are only against physical damage reduction,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that Knight of Mystery is still doing all the magical damage.
Yeah, I
I
think she
don't
could still easily one-shot his
I
troops.
don't know why Leeman didn't move Zareda first. He's wasting his chance to put up Zareda.
Yeah,
Now
I disagree with that.
Zareda is being zoned by Claret. You kind of have to first move Zareda when your opponent have Claret.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
definitely.
now she has to move back, but oh, I don't know why she's moving back. If you don't rush with the team here, I don't know. Yeah, cause second turn Claret can be. Oh, because yeah, second turn Claret can be a threat there.
Yeah, I definitely think he should have moved Zarita first. I think it was a mistake not to.
But then, I mean, I can see because oh, she has Alcazar. Okay, I don't know about that as well
And she didn't use it either.
because she needs to call faction buff for Angelina probably. But this
Ah,
is
yeah.
yeah, three turns Zareta doesn't really fit a rush team. And this team, if you don't rush, I don't know because second turn Claret is going to zone you hard, and whoever enter the danger zone is gonna be killed by Claret.
Yeah, he basically has to play as far back as possible here, and Claret's threat range will just get so big that she can just snipe whoever she wants.
Yep. Like for example, if you say I'm going to use my Luna to boost the mobility of other characters, then Claret just jump in and kill your Luna, I guess,
Yeah,
after
then all your
turn one.
follow-ups dead.
Yeah, like because turn one method has to first move Claret, but then after turn one is like she can be moved whenever. And also there's a Liana, so okay, that's really hard for Leeman to win here. Yeah, I
Yeah,
really yeah I didn't see how how Leeman can approach method actually.
yeah, I don't see it either. I think it was a pretty big mistake to let him have Claret. I mean, when you're playing a rest strategy like this, just having somebody that has that kind of range, it just kills you.
Yeah, be careful though that Joshua can be killed by Net of Mystery now. But Leeman didn't catch that. Did you see that? If you use Angelina and teleport 1, 2, 3, teleport two spots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that Joshua can be actually killed because Magic Guard on Juggler is not on.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know why Leeman is not trying to kill there. I really don't know
I guess he's
because
scared.
he's scared he cannot finish off Joshua. Now he kind of fucked up now. Yeah, it looks GG to me actually.
Yeah, I don't see how he can recover from this. He played it
Yeah,
way too
because you
slow for
cannot
his
you
team.
cannot reach Leonhard too. I mean, you have the reason you have Luna and Angelina here means that you have to do something with their mobility advantage. I didn't see if the Angelina is using swap, but it kind
She's
of like
using alternate.
you if you have alternate you have to move up uh your net of mystery. Now is that because no one can reach Leonhard.
And then bringing all hazard on Zarita is just he needed to go for a fast strategy, especially with Claret being on the enemy team, and he just
So Mirtuzak says Zoreda is not a rush unit. I agree, Zoreda is not a rush unit, but I didn't see how you can win against the method if you don't rush here. With the pick and ban, I mean,
I think Claret's just gonna run him over.
yeah. So Mirtuzak says she's just a long range control map after second turn. Rush is a unit who are ready to attack first turn. So I consider all the units launch the attack for second turn or rush unit. But the reason that I think Leeman should be a little bit more aggressive because he could have better map control with his P1 move like now he's dead. He's totally fucked up now.
Yeah, he gave him turn priority.
There is only Luna that can stop Leonhardt now with if that cursed lens is triggered that can save his life.
Honestly, I don't think you even need to act again as method here. Yeah, you just gospel, and then I mean he'll set up the Wind God realm, but Leonhardt will just come in
Yeah,
and AoE you.
it's completely dead now actually.
I guess
Yeah,
he's
I
gonna
don't
try
know
and
why
kill.
Leeman needs to use act again here actually. It wouldn't matter actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's not going to do enough damage. Almost kill Luna herself here.
I guess
So
he did block, but
this is really over. Leonhardt has to jump in now because otherwise. Oh, really?
he couldn't because Luna was blocking him.
Oh, yeah, Luna. Okay, yeah. Luna would block the Leonhardt. Yeah, yeah. So this is over. Yeah. Okay, that's a fast match. So I think Leeman here tries to rush Method, but yeah, the last move is kind of questionable from Leeman's side. I think Angelina needs to pull up that Leonhardt a little bit. I mean that Net of Mystery a little bit, and also not giving Method Liana as P2 is also important. Okay, so the second match here. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think like versus Method. Uh, First move is the like trying to rush is the right choice.
I guess we'll see what Leeman tries to do this time.
Yeah, from the time he probably didn't change his box. No, he didn't change his box.
I don't think he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how first pick Zareda can counter Method well. I'm not afraid of first pick Zareda spell, but we will see.
We're just gonna have a repeat.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy first pick Zareda here. I mean, you can use Zoreda in a rush way or not a rush way. It depends on how you plan to play. But the way Leeman was picking for the first game, it was a rush style.
Yeah, I guess if he tries again and maybe bans Claret, gets rid of the long legs, maybe he'll have a better chance. And that's what he's thinking.
Zoreda and Hihei. Yeah, so to counter rush, Liana is always good.
Act again is very strong, especially if you're two player. It might be like a bit of a mistake to be giving Liana, or over Iris. I feel like I'd rather have Liana banned.
Yeah, I mean, especially that's a P2, and you want to rush. Liana is like the best counter to rush, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
Leeman can argue he don't really want to rush here, but well, I don't know how you win this battle without trying to rush here, actually.
Yeah, he just banned the wrong healers.
Yeah, he banned the wrong healers. This is Royally, by the way. Is that Royally?
Yeah.
Hey, Royally, welcome. I think you need to turn up your volume a little bit so others can see you.
Let me see.
Okay.
What about now?
Okay,
Much
yeah, I
better?
think that's much better.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, so Royalty is joining us for the stream. So actually, Leeman is using a team that I like to use in a lot of cases, but I don't think he's making the right band here.
Yeah, his problem is that he never thought about how you're gonna deal with that juggler.
Yeah,
You have to at least have one unit that will be able to deal with the juggler. Either it's Listel, or it could be Bazel or an AMK.
you have to
Uh,
ban Diana though, right? If you ban Diana,
yeah,
he can,
you gotta ban Liana and
yeah,
pick one of the Bazel or Listel.
yeah,
I would recommend the Listel because if you ban Liana and Weiler, Listel would.
yes,
I would probably not. I would probably just keep Weiler. I'll just ban Liana and one other unit, and then I'll let you to choose between Weiler and the Iris. Either
yeah,
one will just poison yourself
yes. So
if you ever get touched by my Listel.
yeah, so really, could you still like up your volume further up your volume a little bit? I'm
I
trying
think
to.
I'm at the maximum.
Okay, you're
Let
at
me see.
maximum. Okay, maybe now it should be better. I was trying to help you up your value a little bit. Your volume. Okay, yeah, the last pick is Basel, but I'm not sure how this is going to be useful because Method have Diana here.
The other thing is he gave him Yusuke. He has no tank. Like, what's we were just talking about this last band pick, but Yusuke is just gonna run him over. Plus, he has a Hiei too. His Hiei is pretty much. I mean, I guess Hiei is not that effective considering he doesn't really have a tank, but he does have a lot of reach, and that's the thing. And he also has Act Against.
Yeah.
But really, I think is once you kill a unit, Yusuke is going to power up, and then he's just going to completely and totally run you over. And we know that Method runs a Bracer Yusuke, so there's no way that those assassins are going to be able to bust.
Yeah, this use key is like not killable by assassins. And also, so heavy infantry is to tank assassins because Zelda kind of sucks. They cannot tank assassins. And also here, heavy infantry can deal pretty high damage as well because you are not fighting any cavalry units. I guess, I mean, Angelina is using a cavalry troop.
But is she really going to be able to get through that juggler?
Oh, you are getting an echo from me? Let me check.
Bozel's also running Skeleton Knight, so that's going to make him extremely hard to kill by any of these assassins.
Two max are picking me up. Is that getting better now? Is that getting better now? I think maybe now it should get better.
I know that I'm on push to talk. EA also brought Backstab here.
I just sound like a robot. Okay. I just sound like a robot. Okay, so
You sound fine to me.
Okay. Let me actually. I actually don't understand what is like the meaning of sounds like robot. Is like something with echo like makes me sound like robot, or for example, is the following sound like robot? He just jump in and with 1,000
Yes,
defense.
yes. It's that. That's what people mean.
Okay,
Like your voice crackles and breaks.
okay.
Are we good now?
Oh, thanks for the following. Yeah, we should be good now. So, as Mitruzak said, although Leeman tries to pick the radar, he's not really going for a rush. And to be honest, his chance is a little bit better here because, because there is no clarity from method.
Yeah.
Like clarity for game one was a big problem.
I like that he brought Summon Skeleton here to block his assassins from coming in. I always like seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Hiei did run backstab, so he doesn't even need to hit with his AoE. He can pretty much just go in and kill whatever he wants.
Yep.
Bozel has Skeleton Knights, so those assassins are. It's going to be pretty hard to kill them.
That's easy. I can just find a robot and reveal the robot's face, so your guys will believe me because it sounds like a robot anyway. You're asking me for posting a robot face.
It's Mr. Destructoid.
Oh yeah, I can post a Sasa face actually. If you guys don't know who Sasa is, there is a drama in Langrisser mobile community in the Chinese server right now, and Sasa was having a affair with 1,000k, no, 100k bro, which is one of the player that joined the global server. If you played against Royally in season one, uh, that potentially mean you may play against that 100k bro in China in Chinese server. He's very famous streamer and he plays very well with the tank push strategy. Yeah, 100k bro. I kind of forget what the name comes from because he claims he spent 100k in Langrisser mobile or something.
That seems like a lot of games.
Yeah,
I find it interesting that he attack blessing his Zarita. I mean, the Owl Hazard kind of seems wasted. I don't think Method's going to really position any of his units in range of it. So,
yeah. Alcazar, attack blessing on Angelina makes a little more sense to me, to be honest.
yeah.
Or maybe even Hihei because Hihei still receives some damage after using his AoE skill.
I mean, the Zarita's pretty much is not going to be able to do anything this turn, and probably not even the next. So,
100k on Langrisser Mobile. He spent 100k on Langrisser Mobile. I think that's how he earned this name.
oh wow, that's quite a bit of money.
Yeah, he's very famous in Chinese server, and he's kind of in a disappointing period because that girl Sasa was not very, you know, yeah, he was a little bit disappointed by the girl.
I see.
Yeah, and some of friends from Sasa, another boyfriend from Sasa, posted a long drama on Chinese Reddit, and people stopped caring about the playoff anymore after the post. They just talk about this every day.
Wow. Well, what was it about?
It's about the love story of a 100K bro, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty standard game so far. They're just positioning.
So the Lord of the Gods say
left-hand
a
side needs
100K
to
bro has
deal
to
with
learn the hard way. No e-girls ever. Man.
So left-hand side needs to deal with the use cap because the demon bowser won't do any damage to use cap. So you gotta use your assassins to kill the use cap before you reach an end game while your bowser cannot do any damage to use cap.
Yeah. That Basil, nowadays, like, I think Demon Basil is really questionable. You deal basically 2 damage to Yusuke and Yulia.
Yeah, I tried using Demon Basil for a bit. I was always a Mage Basil. I just gave it a shot, and I really didn't like it because Basil actually can do some pretty
Yeah,
good damage with his AoEs. Like, you lose all that against any holy unit, and it just sucks.
yeah,
in my
that
opinion.
helps. That helps Yusuke to trigger his talent,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that Hiei is dead. I mean, he can still try to kill Method Hiei,
Oh, wow. Yeah, this looks over.
and he cannot kill it.
Yeah, because of fixed damage.
Yeah, because there is immune to fixed damage with juggler. It's a bad time to jump in, actually. Okay, so looks like Leeman is going to give up. Yeah, to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed here. Like,
So
Yeah.
he should wait for another
I
turn.
feel like Leeman didn't try hard enough, but yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, so okay, so this is the battle between Method and Leeman. So Leeman tries to go with the Zareda first pick rush, and he basically just made some positioning error for the first game, and then in the second game, the Hiei jumps in the wrong timing, so he cannot kill anything with Hiei, and that's the end of the story. So yeah, I mean the game is pretty much over though. Yeah, so that should be fun to quit. Yeah, so Mifzak said Arena Ring and the Dragon Barrier. When those are up, your Hihe is kind of not the best timing to jump in, and I totally agree with that. And also the other bad timing I need to mention that Mifzak didn't mention here is Vader's Recourse skill. You don't want to jump in with Hihe when your enemy has Vader's recourse skill used. So that basically means your Hihe cannot kill anything also. Yeah, the other problem is that I mean Hihe is still using Lacerate. When Demon's Hihe attack Method's Hihe, Method Hihe is having Lacerate effect, whereas Demon's Hihe cannot receive such effect. So this is why he actually killed himself without actually killing Method Hihe. So okay, so good game from Method and Leeman. Uh, so I guess now Method is the second player to advance into the top 8 in the winner bracket. And Leeman still going to have a good chance in the loser bracket. So we will see later. Okay.
Yeah, I think and for in the first game, Leeman just sort of made a lot of errors in band pick. Giving
Mm-hmm.
Claret was just a big mistake, and he did do so. He just sort of did. It felt like he didn't even try. Like you said, there were some opportunities for him to snipe stuff, but he just didn't go for it. And in game 2, just not waiting for Great Dragon Barrier to go down and just going in, like it just
Yeah,
couldn't. He just kind of. It felt like he was offering himself up on a silver platter to me.
yeah. So yeah, just in this case, because the game finished a little bit early, so we are going to review how Manson win his match earlier today. No one was casting for live game, so we will just go in for Manson's game here. Can you guys see the screen, Kata and Roy Lee?
Yeah, I'll put on your stream now.
Okay, let me share the stream here. Okay. Yeah, it should be fun soon. Okay, cause I'm just going to reveal the play from Manson and who was Manson against? Let me check. Where is Manson? Okay, here. Name card. So it was Manson with
Yeah.
FenixTK. Okay. So we are going to review this battle. So Manson win FenixTK 2-1. So let's see.
I still cannot see any. I still cannot see any screen share here.
Can you join the stream?
Yeah, it's on Discord. You just click on Dango's name.
Yeah, you need to click on my name and then you can see.
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So let me put up some game music. So okay, so this is Manson's box. Manson's box looks very OP now. FenixTK is using a fairly standard box as well, but he still is running Chloe here.
Yeah, Lustriel's pretty good on this map.
Yep. So both sides first pick Juggler.
How do you feel about Leonhardt's second pick these days?
I feel like it is go for RNG actually, because with good RNG maybe you can kill Juggler.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And if it doesn't happen, then you're kind of just left dead in the water.
Yep.
Listel second pick, pretty standard against Juggler. It looks like he banned out his Gospels, so Listel should be able to do quite a bit against either Juggler or Leonhardt.
Yep. This also from FenixTK doesn't look super effective though. Because there is Liana, so Liana is pretty much the best counter to Basil. And Manson is going to have Joshua here in this game, which is also very, very good. Because there are like four wolves here, like 30% defense bonus. So let's see what his Joshua is using. Yeah, his Joshua is using 2 skills, AoE skills with Nagensu, basically, yeah.
He'll just get a faction buff from Yusuke.
Yeah, and also a faction buff from Yusuke. So that's very, very good. And Gospel and Juggler, so very safe. Oh, no guard. So that means Juggler can... I mean, Leonhardt can kill Juggler, right?
Yeah, with turn priority, I would imagine so. Looks like he's just going to go right in for it.
Or maybe Liana can again. Liana can again Juggler. No?
No?
Ooh. Yeah, in this case, it should be a kill. And the defense buff is being removed.
Worth noting, the correct thing to do here is attack Listel. You don't want to attack Joshua because Joshua's sitting on a forest tile.
Yeah, I mean, Joshua, you cannot attack here. Probably just attack this tail. Yeah. Yeah, that's a kill. That's a very, very, yeah, that looks, I mean, that definitely looks for a kill. Okay. So Manson needs to play without having a tank now, but good thing is that this Leonhardt should be saved. I mean, it should be dead. Fast tail on this tail. Moving killer first is also kind of risky though.
Yeah, especially with Sakura around now, you can't dispel her stuff with your Sky Archer.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess Sakura didn't have the follow-up to be able to hit anybody anyway, right?
That Basil is a bad positioning from FenixTK though. Because
Yeah, you just gave
Joshia's
him that
last
Dark
kill,
Demise.
yeah, almost killed that Basil.
Then he goes to a big blood dance. I think Basil will probably die here. No,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Basil does here. Yeah, FenixTK was not very careful with the Basil positioning. Otherwise, he would have much better chance.
Yeah. And now it looks like Juggler's just gonna get busted by Yusuke.
Yeah, so I really think FenixTK here has a chance. It's just that the positioning is not really careful. At this point, is really GG now.
Yeah, he went too far ahead. He needed to play that more patiently.
Yeah, I mean, you already killed that juggler. You just need just to make sure your other characters can have follow-ups when they are ready, I guess. Not jumping into like Liz Tails Blood Dance or like Joshia's AoE threatening range.
I guess he got a bit overconfident.
So okay, so this is the second game between Manson and FenixTK.
Interesting that Manson took Celestial out of his box. I mean, he had no idea what Matt FenixTK was going to pick, so normally should be very good on this map. I believe he replaced her for Yulia?
Yeah. Diana second pick also from Manson. Yulia is banned after you see Liana. That makes sense. FenixTK got Hihei and Leonhardt here. That looks a very good pick and ban. I'm not sure about Manson's second pick Diana here, when Manson still have like 4 healers to pick. I mean, Diana is really good for
a 3 healer box, but yeah, he has Rachel.
Yeah.
I guess he saw the Hiei pick and didn't really want to deal with potentially Rachel getting sniped by Hiei.
Yeah. Okay, Manson is getting Ritual here, so that Ritual is not going to be very effective.
Yeah, Hiei will do a pretty good job at ensuring she cannot get close.
And FenixTK got a full origin of Light team.
He also had Luna to make Rachel even less effective.
Yes. So again, Hihei here. What is this trying to do? Trying to kill this Hihei. So if you move here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, you can kind of kill that Hihei here. Should be a kill. But this is going to be a trade though. Yeah, that's going to be a trade. So this Leonhardt needs to, yeah, stay back. Ooh. So Manson is going for the juggler kill. Yeah, he's going for the juggler kill. So this is going to, yeah, I'm not really sure about this. Because basically your Hihei dies and I can just move back my juggler.
Yeah, I think, and plus, like, what if you miss the crit? It's so risky.
Yeah, if you miss a crit, this is basically Hihei dies for nothing. Yeah, so I can just use my Luna and kill your Hihei here. Yeah, I'm not sure about this move. That looks very questionable for me. And this is definitely a kill for Hihei. And then you cannot reach me with others. I mean, Joshua can still hit with the AoE, but that shouldn't matter that much. Yeah, so
Yeah.
just stay back. Your characters cannot follow up, and you just give me a free hit basically. So attack blessing on Leonhardt trying to kill that juggler. Okay, so Joshua jumps in.
Leonhardt's just gonna heal back up though.
Yeah. This Joshua is also with a bad positioning. He's dead now.
Yeah.
I mean, this blue infantry is pretty tanky, but I don't think you can survive Hihe after AoE. That is asking too much. Yeah, and at this point, basically, yeah, that Liang had also triggers a crit, so that is going to dispel a lot of buff here. And then another crit. Yeah, and Juggler and Liang had is back to 4 health bar now. It's just this water buff is not removed. So that shouldn't be a kill. We will see. Shouldn't be a kill. Yeah, I didn't kill that Juggler. But this is kind of already losing from Manson's side. His positioning was not very careful here. It can be
Yeah.
a lot better.
He just rushed way too much.
Mm-hmm.
And he just went for such risky plays too. I was surprised at how close that Leonhardt game though.
Yeah. Ritual cannot kill Leonhardt because the troop kind of is not aggressive enough. This should be a kill this time. Okay. Yeah. So Juggler is back now. Ritual cannot kill Juggler because there is a Luna around that is reducing the magical damage taken.
Very close though.
Yeah. So this turn Manson used again because Juggler is losing his water buff soon. And FenixTK didn't wait until Juggler loses his water buff, just him right now. Ritual using AoE skill, that works pretty well actually. And Hihe is trying to kill Juggler, but there is no skill from Hihe, so that would be a little bit hard.
No buff. If there's a buff, then Terrace is dead.
Yeah. Yeah, if there is a gospel, then Terrace would be dead. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, these juggler have physical card. There's no magical card on Luna and the Tiaris for now, but Manson cannot reach that Tiaris there.
Yeah, sorceresses might have been better on Rachel for this map.
Yeah, Manson was trying to tank the Hihe, I guess. Okay, so Hihe trying to kill Diana. That should be. Oh, even that cannot kill.
It's the
Wow.
fort.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's still a kill. Okay. Yeah. Because the fixed damage, there's no fixed damage immune now. Okay. So that looks like FenixTK is going to have this battle. Yeah, Manson definitely played too rush here. Oh, okay. So a vacuum cleaner already played the battle. So where all the round one playoff is gone now. Like they are all finished. So that's good. So we're on schedule now. That's good. So who win the battle? Did a vacuum cleaner win or Testarossa win? Oh, Testarossa win. Okay, nice. Yeah, Testarossa has a very, very interesting team. I think he was using Sumeri and also Angelica. With
That's a pretty good combo. I think we saw that in season 3 China.
yeah. Season 2 Chinese server actually. It
Yeah,
was 201. Okay. Could let me ask them to post it on game card so we can see what's happening. So let me ask. Okay, thanks. So this is the other battle, and Manson's Listail get first banned. Manson is still banning land use first.
It is a clear juggler ban, I guess. Because, there's no ritual, no carrot, no MK.
Yeah,
Why the hell are you banning
I
land
would
use?
probably ban Zareda here for FenixTK, to be honest. But maybe in the playoff after Juggler's 3 cost is coming, I would ban Juggler first.
No, juggler is harder to deal with.
Yeah.
Because if you even in this box, even in this patch, juggler is hard to deal with because juggler can F buff. The Luna is gone, right? He pulled off Luna and he switched in which unit? He switched
Vargas?
in Vargas, yes.
Vargas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Looks like
kind of interesting.
Vargas won't do much good here.
Yeah, what do you think using Vegas for?
Oh, Vargas is the clear counter for. I mean, if you have Vargas, you can not consider not banning Claret because Claret won't do anything to Vargas.
And you can also considering not banning land use, right?
Yeah.
But
land use Claret, whatever. You still got to ban Emily though. You still got to ban MK though.
That's the thing with Vargas. You got to ban mages, and he didn't. So, but he does have juggler at least to guard. So Vargas also does a lot of damage. He's a really good DPS even without faction buff, especially if you run Sophia in your box.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember Vegas can also deal a significant amount of damage to juggler as well, right? If you are using that, infantry troop, the one that looks super, yeah, Cyclops, yeah. It's a very aggressive troop for Vegas, actually.
Honestly, he can't really do that much to juggler. I main Vargas. The main thing is that the lobsters just have so much damage reduction that he can't really get through them is the problem. But maybe if juggler is not in water, he can do a decent amount.
Okay.
If he's in water, he might not even bust his troops.
Okay,
Hey, Dango.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing all the video reviews or just this one?
I'm doing the one and also the Testarossa versus a vacuum cleaner.
And then we also need to do Zelda's game as well.
Okay.
Remember?
Okay. Yeah, we can do
I mean,
that.
you don't have to do it now, but I'm saying those are the ones we're missing.
Okay.
So, yeah. So if you're not tired.
Okay. Yeah. I will see what time after we do the vacuum cleaner versus Testarossa. Yeah. So maybe we can speed it up a little bit. So this game basically, FenixTK, his win condition is to try to use juggler to kill that. To use Leeman to kill that juggler. But yeah, the team is not very good because there is a Gospel and Yulia that is hard for FenixTK to deal with. Although Method is making a mistake again. In this game, he's giving the Gospel to Ritual instead of Yulia. So that Yulia can be easily turned down by Basil now. But this Basil is a demon Basil, so AoE is not going to hurt enough. So I really hate Demon Basil. So I don't know, I have seen so many games failed because of Demon Basil.
Yeah, we were just talking about that a couple games ago. It just
Yeah,
it cuts his damage so much. It just turns him into doing like 8,000 plus to like 2,000, 3,000. It's
yeah.
kind of pitiful.
To be honest, the 3,000 damage you saw was to Unicorn.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
damage to Yulia herself is like 2. Yeah. Okay, so
I don't see much reason to run Demon Balls anymore.
yeah. So Hihei is trying to kill Juggler here. Interesting. Manson always try to use Hihei to kill Juggler, by the way. Like I find this play much more common for Manson than other players. Okay, so we
Yeah,
will
I
see.
feel like it should be more of a last ditch effort than your
Mhm.
opener, you know?
Yeah. But in this case, it works not too bad because there is a follow up and the FenixTK already used his healers. Yeah, FenixTK has 2 healers, but they are moved too early, I guess. So that
Yeah,
juggler is dead. In this case, is dead for sure. And
Balzel should not have been the last one to move here.
yeah, and Basil is being killed to Hihei because he's not using Skeleton Knight. And also he's not using a faction buff, right? That Basil has no faction buff.
Yeah.
So you cannot tank Hihei. Yeah, so at this point, you didn't dispel water, and you also didn't dispel the guard skill, so it's kind of over. Yeah, okay. So Leonhard jumps back and kills Hihei, but this juggler is dead to Ritual. So that makes it not very good.
I mean, Yusuke will easily clean this up anyway.
Yeah, and then this Yulia is gonna be healed. So yeah, that's the end. So very interesting battle from Manson and FenixTK. I definitely think at least for this battle, Manson's pick and ban is much better. So let's check. I don't think I have edited the.
You had a vacuum cleaner at the top.
Yeah, but I don't know if he shared the games. Let me just check. Yeah, no, he didn't share it. Okay, let me just try to find him. He's in Cellular Lake, right? I remember that's the best Apex Arena player in Cellular Lake. Okay, yeah. I'm very excited to review his games because I knew his box is very different and unique. So let's see what's happening here. Okay, so the first battle,
It's running full collab box. Yeah, that is a pretty nice box.
yeah, let me check if this is the correct order of the match. It should be. I think I messed up on Manson's order, to be honest. So this is 20. Yeah, it should be following this one, that one, and
Yeah,
casual
game
mode
one,
should be
game
game
two.
1. Yeah. So yeah, that's a very interesting box. You see summary. You see the Yeah, you see the summary. Yeah, that's very nice label. You see summary here. You see juggler. You see summary. You see juggler. You see Estel. You see Angelica. And,
Angelica.
yeah, so you basically have all the faction buffer for the time faction, and you have a ton of faction. These crossover faction buff and characters here. Wow, yeah, this is like definitely a time faction box, and also a mix of time faction and Imperial faction, I would say, right?
So what he's fishing for with that Angelica Sumire is he wants to use Angelica's skill to remove Sumire's
Is there
troops.
someone eating? Let me check. Okay.
After Angelica removes Sumire's troops, that activates her talent to give Sumire a ton of attack. Sumire will also be running carbon fiber armor to get even more attack, and she can do massive AoE.
When I was reviewing, like making video for Sumire, and I put that battle for from the Chinese server, and that was a battle with a combo of Angelica, Sumeri, and Iris. So basically, Angelica removed the troops for Sumeri first, and also there's Joshua. Joshua called faction buff. Then Iris just
Teleports her in.
teleports Sumeri up, and then Sumeri AoE like double times just kills everything. Yeah, it was super impressive. That was also a P2 summary. And he has another Leonhardt to follow up. So first pick is actually Leonhardt. Interesting.
Well, the first bet should be Juggler instead of Estelle. Estelle is not that. I mean, in this box, clearly Juggler is. I mean, and highest priority always goes Juggler. Even if your opponent might pick Leonhardt first pick, if you ban Juggler, if your opponent pick Leonhardt, then you can just ban 2.
Yeah, you can ban the other 2 faction buffer. Yeah.
Yeah, he can pick Angelica, but then he's one unit short. Basically 1 unit short.
But Sumeri and Angelica is such a good combo though. You cannot.
Yeah, but you won't be able to pick both, right? You can only pick
but
one.
I guess
it's like Omega and Imelda in China. You can't pick both. I mean, everyone knows that it's good combo, but you just cannot pick both.
But a vacuum cleaner didn't follow my YouTube video though, because he still let Testarossa to go through the Sumeri with Angelica with Iris. This looks very deadly to me, to be honest.
Bit of deja vu.
Yeah, I wonder how this is going to be. So okay, so faction buffer from Angelica. So in this case, a vacuum cleaner is going to have Omega here. Okay, so Omega.
I think the right hand side is fine. All you need to do is just move all your units back, move to the very very back of the map. And if anyone tries to, if any striker, if he sends any striker here, like Leonhardt or whatever, just use Omega to counter, to retaliate. That's the only way to deal with this. If you move in, you will get doomed because your opponent has Iris. He can just teleport
I think Testarossa needs to move back this turn instead of moving in actually. Because
no, I mean you mean not Testarossa, you mean the vacuum cleaner?
No, I mean Testarossa because he looks dead. Like his Angelica looks dead now because that Iris teleport Omega is going to reach you, right?
Oh no, it's fine. I can trade. I can lose 1 unit, but then I'm gonna kill all of your units.
How? I mean, I think
because
Omega...
if you ever if you for example if you teleport Omega in, what about your other units? If you move other units to guard your Omega, I can send Listel to Blood Dance all your units, and as well as Sumela to kill all of you. I mean, I have Leonhardt, so I have 3 units that will kill all your teams. If you stand Omega alone, I can just get rid of your Omega with a teleport plus the L slash.
I wonder if this Omega is good enough to kill Leonhardt though. That skill looks.
I don't think so. There's no way, because there's no way you can kill.
But he can triple that Listel though, right? So
even tripling Listel might not kill because Listel has feather, right?
There is no faction buff for Listel.
Yeah, there's no faction buff for your Omega either.
I don't think he can triple Estelle even with knowing strike. I think she's a bit above that.
Oh yeah, she's a little bit above. It's really like maybe 3 above.
It's real close.
I just did a rough calculation. It was like 3 above the critical point. So yeah.
Just take Angelica as a summoning units like a skeleton or whatever. You can lose that unit if you can grab the Omega, right?
I mean, I would still trade with Angelica though, because Omega looks dead in this game. He can, I mean, who else can he kill? Tell me. He cannot kill Leonhardt. He cannot kill Sumeri. he cannot kill Listel. He can.
No, still, I mean, 4 against 4, left-hand side definitely has some advantage. It's 4 against 4 because, right-hand side has 2 healers. If you remove the Omega, then there's only 1 striker left on the right-hand side.
Well, he's actually jumping in with Cherry. And this Cherry is using the...
Oh, that's even better. I mean, I like to take Cherry instead of Omega.
Yeah.
There's no way your Cherry can kill either my Leonhard or my Sumile.
No way.
No, because Sumile has 2 lives, right?
That doesn't look
your Cherry can only kill Angelica.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you can do.
Counter arrow.
That damage looks pretty ripped to me. Yeah, that damage looks super ripped to me. Okay. Cherry is going for the Angelica. I think this is not... Oh, this is actually a kill. Interesting. Okay, so Cherry is going to run back. Okay.
Yeah, and then you lose your Omega. I mean, it's same trade, right? Just like what we did. We talked about.
Looks pretty ripped. I wonder why a vacuum cleaner is only having Omega and Cherry here. That doesn't.
And you know what? It's even worse because your Cherry cannot move again. Sorry, your Cherry cannot act again for another 2 turns, right?
Yeah.
I guess one positive aspect is that Sumeyer had to use her AoE to guard, so, but yeah.
Okay, Sumari is not getting stunned because
I guess she had Sage Hat.
Yeah, there was the Sega Hat. Okay. Yeah, this looks very over. This is a Bracer Landius, by the way. A Bracer Landius with only 128 skill. Okay. My Omega is actually ready for that Landius. That defense looks very low as well.
Yeah. It's not the strongest Landius for sure.
I mean, what I mean is that Omega can kill this Landius actually.
Yeah.
From 3 blocks? No, not impossible from 3 blocks with red horse. Not from 3 blocks. You can kill if you have the EMB from the melee range, but then you cannot kill because Landius has 2 lives.
Okay.
You can't move back. You just kill 1 life and you can move back.
Well, he had. Oh well, it's Bracer, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a Bracer, so yeah, you can't really kill with Omega.
If he doesn't have Bracer, you can kill with Shinobi his Endure because 20%.
Yeah, we just saw. Did you know, Royally? Did you know that Dragon Snake Dance, Long Shou, that player?
Oh yeah. I know that. I'm in the same group, same WeChat group with him.
He used the Deer Heart to kill a Landius. Oh my god. That's so well calculated. He had
Whaler. No, but on the second game, you see that. I mean, it doesn't work on the second game if you.
Yeah, it doesn't work on the second game, but the first game it was very amazing. He basically used Deer Heart, attack Landius first and killed all his troop, and then Whaler again Deer Heart, and Deer Heart used 3 cost skill, and kills Landius first life, and then Shinobi
that happened to Zelda and other units as well. It just happened.
But Shinobi killed the second life. It's crazy. Okay, a vacuum cleaner still ban STL first. Interesting. So first pick is Landius, and Testarossa first pick is Ares. That's really trying to rush. So second ban is Juggler and Listel. So Testarossa has to pick Sumari here, I guess. Or maybe he wants... Yeah, Sumari, that makes sense.
I wonder if he'll give them Angelica again. Yeah.
I think he will. And Testarossa don't even need to pick Angelica for now. He can get something like Leonhard here. I don't think a vacuum cleaner... I mean, he didn't show off the trick there, so probably a vacuum cleaner is not going to ban Angelica here. So, getting Leonhard. Wow, this is all set for this is setting up for disaster to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were the vacuum cleaner, I might not ban list out because list out is the last thing I need to worry about. Even with Iris, I wouldn't worry about list out on this map. Well, I mean, he might have different situation. Well, your land use has bracers, so you don't need to worry about list out. I think you probably need more. You need to worry more about units like Sumila or the others.
Yeah, this looks like a perfect
Surya can
setup
fly
from.
on this map,
Yeah.
right? With strike, Surya can move. Really a long range.
Crazy
She has
amount,
Iris
like
too.
4+3. Okay, Summer didn't bring the move against skill actually. He
Well, she does
brings
have Iris
counter.
teleport.
I feel like, I mean, yeah, there's Iris teleport, but I feel like maybe, yeah, maybe I don't know.
And by the way, I mean, people make it's a very very common mistake. You charge in, sorry, you move in Zelda with faction buff. This is very very dangerous.
Yeah.
You can easily you can get sabotaged with.
He could teleport
kind of.
in.
I mean, think about if Sumer is using move against skill here, right? This Zareta is already dead. You can just use move against skill, and if you are using Ragnarok, I believe that should be a kill actually.
Yeah,
right?
you definitely have to be using Ragnarok, or you could teleport Iris in, or Hiei in with Iris.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to
Yeah, you
teleport.
only do this with Zelda when your opponents has like units like Yulia, the Balzal or
those low mobility.
or Rachel, whatever,
Yeah.
without teleport, without Iris.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're doing this with against this like semi rush team, I mean, I wouldn't even say semi against the rush team. Long legs. I mean, there's no way you can. This you shouldn't just do this. Why not just open the affection buff? Just on the backyard instead of charging in.
Yeah, I agree.
You can just move your other units. I mean, you should always put your land use on the top, on the front line, and just stay back with your Zelda.
Yeah, this is a full-time faction team from Testarossa, but I think one of the reasons so Testarossa say he lost the battle, I kind of think you need to ban Liana. Like, although this is a 1P Liana, but you kind of need to ban that if you are doing AoE strategy, because Liana is a big healer for AoE strategy. He's not using the ideal skill here.
I think sorry. There are a few. I mean, can you just stop here? There's a few other things I need to point out. One is that the Shelf Annual should bring Sky Archer instead of the Maiden.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sky Archer. I mean, you use Sky Archer and just stay one block right to Tiaris. That would be the perfect place to to sit in, and then you guard with your land use. You're fine with the Sky Archer.
Yeah.
One other thing is on the left hand side. Leonhard should bring the disable passive skill. It's not Leonhard doesn't need teleport. You're second. You move second, right? You're not 1P. You're 2P, and your Leonhard usually go with Iris. So your Leonhard should bring the skill that disable the passive skill, because first turn there's a high chance the land use to just open faction buff without he's not gonna move. He's not gonna open with the guard. You disable. There's a chance, 50% chance you will disable. Maybe more than 50% chance if you think about the sword.
Yeah.
Dance. I mean,
that was a very very common strategy actually. Yeah.
And then if you disable the passive of land use, you kill Zelda right away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I actually like to when I use my Leonhard against the land use, I kind of always bring detect skill. Yeah, it comes in handy actually.
Because you see, I mean, you can teleport Leonhard 5 blocks to to the left, and then you can move 4 blocks. And if land use will probably move 1 block left to Zelda.
Exactly.
Right?
You can actually do turn 1 rush. Yeah. So
Yeah, you can do
now
turn
it's
one
calling
rush. I mean,
collection buff.
that's a high chance you can do that. I mean,
Yeah.
I will always bring skills like that.
Yeah.
And if I kill that Zelda, I have a high chance to win this game.
Yeah, exactly.
Because...
So what Royally said is that a vacuum cleaner is going to move up the land use here, called faction buff. What Testarossa can going to do is that he can teleport his Leonhardt to here, and that Leonhardt can use the AOE skill fusion here, and that fusion has a high chance to disable land use passive. If there is a crit, then that's 100% disable, and then if there isn't a crit, you have still 50% to disable, so that's a very high chance to disable the guard of Lanius. And if you disable the guard, you can just kill that Zarita immediately. So that's a very, very good
By
strategy.
the way, Leonhardt should not bring the Highland Warrior, because you might get killed from Landius, right? You should bring the Lancer.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on training. A lot of players in global don't have Lancers leveled up.
Well, even calves would be better.
Yeah,
or just use the cav. Yeah, just use the cav. Just use a red horse.
Right? Yeah. Red Cavalry is actually very, very tanky against the Zareta as well. This Zareta is not using backstab. I don't believe.
Yeah, if you use Highland Warrior, you might get killed. Even if you kill Zareta, you might get killed by Landius.
Yeah.
Which is not really worth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But also for what you're saying,
that Zareta should use backstab though, right?
By the way, I think. By the way, there's. Well, sorry. I mean, by the way, I think. You know what's interesting is that, I mean, let's say if you're Leonhardt, do the where's the point? I mean, let's say if your Leonhardt killed that. Let's say if Leonhardt brought the right skills and killed that Zareta, actually your Sumila can just guard that, because Sumila can move 3+3, right? And in the AoE skill, Sumila will be able to just guard Leonhardt, so Leonhardt will be safe.
Yeah,
and
I agree with Royally. I really don't like the counterattack, the passive that Testarossa is bringing here. I think
you should have brought strike.
Yeah, the strike skill just gives Sumeri a lot more flexibility in positioning, and also at the timing of rush. Yeah, and in this case you can kill Zareta first turn. Or maybe you can't, because this Sky Archer cannot hit hard from melee range. Yeah, actually, my bad. I don't think you can actually kill with Sumeri. Yeah, because Sky Archer cannot hit hard with melee range. Okay, so Ares is teleporting his Hihei.
Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. You can just teleport Hihei in and snipe the Zareta.
And snipe Zareta still. Okay. It should be a snipe, right? This shouldn't fail.
I would imagine not, unless it's a Zuchio Zareta.
Yeah, Hazuchio Zareta can survive that. Okay, it's a trait though. It's not a terrible trait, I would say.
Shelf got the mobility buff from
yeah, that's kind of rip.
Now he doesn't have an assassin, so she can pretty much just come in. Also got a helm proc, 30%.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit rip from Testarossa side. But this is a bad timing to jump in, right? I would move all the troops from Angelica first, and then try to have some follow-up.
Yeah, it could have been much better timed.
Yeah.
Attack blessing.
Yeah, I think when you bring Leonhardt, Royalties what Royalties suggested was very, very nice.
Yeah, I agree.
So this
now you can get rid of the Shelf Annual. There's no way you can get rid of that.
Yeah.
So Shelf Annual will just throw the AoE average each turn.
Yeah, that's kind of rich. So yeah, the combo between Leonhardt and Sumeri should be really, really important. Okay, that looks a very, very sexy damage.
Weak.
Yeah. I mean, the enemy looks very good, but the damage was not ideal.
Miracle Staff Angelica.
Miracle, wow. That's very rich. Lot of miracle to West. Even Angelina got one.
I don't think he had many people in his box that can even use it, so it makes sense.
I think Rennie could be a very good character for your box, to be honest. Testarasa. I think Rennie.
Yeah, I agree.
Rennie is gonna be super good. And you can check my battle with Hazuchio earlier. The first battle, I used Rennie to like spread coronavirus on his team.
give her a miracle staff, and she can actually do some pretty decent damage too.
Yeah. Okay, so first pick from Testarasa is Iris again for the third match. Okay, yeah. So Testarasa is still definitely trying to get Rennie ready, so that's good. I think your team is going to. I mean, it's much better to have Rennie instead of like, let's say, I don't even think Yusuke works super well in your box, but he can bring a faction buff, I guess. So maybe kick out Leonhard. Leon. Yeah, that Leon doesn't look super fit in your box.
Yeah, I agree. I think Leon would be the cut here.
Yeah, Rennie is like is going to be very good for your box.
I wonder if we'll see an Amelia pick this game.
Amelia, no. I mean, it's hard to use double tank, right?
Yeah.
Testarasa is going to buy. Well, didn't buy Shelfonio, so that is going to be Shelfonio for the last, I think.
Yeah, there's no way he's gonna pick Amelia.
Yeah, I mean, AoE Shelfonio still works pretty well against Testarasa because the healer is just Iris, and
but you will get silence. There's no dispel. Your chairs cannot dispel.
Yeah, so let's see if Shelfonio is bringing the skill we are talking about. What's the name of the skill? I forget. Desiccate. Oh, they didn't. Yeah, I think Desiccate.
You should definitely bring that here.
Yeah.
If you can prevent them from getting dispels, or like you have a lot of debuffs like Rachel, Desiccate is always what you should bring, in my opinion.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, Crystal Warlock, Basil. Very sexy. I like Crystal Warlock on Basil also.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah. I actually learned that from Royalty, I think. Royalty first recommended this Crystal Warlock on Basil. Somebody hit you. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Well, I'm using Skeletons and Crystal Warlock. I switch between them.
Okay.
I raised Crystal Warlocks because I didn't want to use Skeletons.
So, okay, they are all outside. Wow, Cherry didn't bring the Snap skill. Interesting.
I guess she, I mean, they don't have a tank, right? So.
Yeah. There is no Dispel from a Vacuum Cleaner also. Oh, actually, this time Leonhard using the red troop. This is an AoE sword Leonhard. It's an AoE sword Leonhard, by the way.
I like Vacuum Cleaner's positioning here. He was worried about potentially Leonhard coming in like that, so yeah, I agree with that.
Really? You like this positioning? I kind of hate it, to be honest. I think Zoreda has to be in the other side. This puzzle is gonna destroy you now.
Alright, yeah, you're right. That was a mistake.
I think that's game over. That Cherry is going to pop out.
I more so meant how he played safely versus the guard, but yeah, he shouldn't have given Bozo a free range. He should have been positioning more towards the bottom of the map.
This is GG. This is like even more coronavirus spreading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't get Bozo that free follow-up, it would have been good.
Yeah. I think really Zoreda needs to have a better positioning, and maybe Thierry is trying to have better positioning as well. This game is basically just Leonhard and Basil and GG.
Good example of how much damage Bozo can do.
Very interesting battle for sure. So Zelda, are you prepared to fight with this kind of AoE box? Strong with Time Faction. We will see how Testarasa fight against Zelda. I actually think this box has a very good chance to win against the Zelda. Just need to be careful with the positioning, and I guess, and also, yeah, take care of Zelda's Omega.
AoE is definitely very good against Omega.
Yeah, if you hit AoE first, the Omega lose the ability to kill actually. So who shared the box? We need to reveal Zelda's game now. So let me check if anyone shared the battle. FenixTK. Did you share the battle, Zelda? If you share the battle, we can just search here. So where is Zelda? Where's Zelda?
It's Zelda M, lowercase z.
I think Zelda is dead because I cannot search it.
Yeah, it needs to be a lowercase z.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a lowercase. Okay, so he didn't share it. So the other guy is Paulo. Is anyone know what server FenixTK is in? FenixTK. What are you eating, really?
Oh, just some snacks.
Oh, some snacks. Okay. FenixTK.
Yeah, there's no place you can go. So the snacks is the only thing you gotta live with.
Yeah. Did I spell it right? It's Bladen.
I posted how to spell it in stream chat.
Okay, yeah, let me check. Is that what's the name?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Spanish name. Okay, yeah. Is there a special name meaning of the name? Because it looks pretty special. Because FenixTK, it looks some name that has special meaning. So first ban is Sarita from Zelda. Okay, Zelda is using infantry Yulia. Infantry Yulia is gonna be dead soon, actually.
Why is that?
Because
infantry Yulia does deals more damage to juggler. You know that?
Yeah,
infantry Yulia deals way more damage than.
You're going to ban juggler first, right? Soon.
Yeah.
Or maybe you still want to kill.
Still it depends. Some people still want to fight juggler instead of land use. I mean, it's like 40-60, right? I wouldn't say that it's not much. I mean, 40% of people still tend to ban juggler, because their boxes are deals more damage to juggler.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard for them to deal with the land use because they have units that will struggle. Like if your core is Yusuke, would better fight juggler than land use, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's totally true. And I mean, Yulia is definitely a better killer for Ice Tail. Okay, Omega is big. There is Iris teleport Omega, so Omega is gonna die soon. Because there is no faction ban for him. There is only Iris teleport. So
another big thing is I think Landius tends to buff stronger units.
Yeah. Who would the Omega kill here? Because I didn't see anyone Omega can kill.
Lambda?
Oh yeah, Lambda. Yeah,
maybe
Lambda should be the one. Lambda should be the one died.
Maybe Diehard?
No,
not possible, because Diehard
you cannot have enough skill.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about his cap skill.
The skill is not high. Skill this Omega is also using a boat, so that Diehard you cannot kill.
Yeah, he can't even double him. Yeah, I feel like that's Demon Slayer Diehard.
You cannot double as well, right? You cannot double this Matthew.
Yeah.
Even Lambda is close to not be able to double. Oh, actually, you cannot double. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you cannot kill Lambda. So that Omega is a little bit disappointing. So the only No, there's nothing. Yeah, there is essentially nothing that Omega can kill. Maybe
I do think that
he
I do
can
think that
kill
if Diehard
Astio.
didn't have Demon Slayer, he might be able to double him.
Yeah, I mean that's maybe he can kill Astio. Yeah, but I mean the Yulia is going to be hard to deal with from FenixTK side.
Yeah, he
Maybe
doesn't really have much AoE. I mean, he pretty much only has Lambda.
Yeah, I mean the Matthew with heal block can kind of sort of counter a little bit.
I guess go for a heal block with Matthew and then sniper with Diehard, something like that.
I would bring triple AoE from Lamata to fight against this team. To be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and okay, Deerheart can kill that. Iris is hard to kill actually. This Luna looks dead. That Omega is easy to kill. Looks like okay, so. I think FenixTK has a chance here, but he needs to be careful when. Yeah, I think moving up like that is not very good because yeah, Luna is going to boost the mobility for Yulia, and Yulia is going to move 5 spot here. So next turn she can already reach Astio, and that Astio looks dead against the Sword Yulia.
Yeah, I think that's just a one shot, easy.
Oh, actually, he can reach
teleport,
now because
turn 1.
there's a teleport. Oh. So that's that also Lamata shouldn't have moved that fast. She should have waited for Yulia, right? Let me check if she can reach. So Lamata, no, let me check. Oh, actually, never mind, because Zelda going to have the last move anyway. So
you can't force
you
it.
can't really prevent that. So that's fine. Yeah, this looks a deadly move actually.
I was thinking maybe he could move Matt up and use his clone or something and maybe hit her with heal block, but
oh, that's very smart. You know, for all the characters that Omega cannot kill, Zelda actually found one of the targets, his Omega, to show his Omega is not dead. Leslie summoned Matthew. Actually, the summoned Matthew have the same scale, so if the summoned Matthew is like moving here, then he cannot kill as well. Yeah, I think this means Zelda didn't do the research on his enemy well. Otherwise, he probably brings something else.
You should hide your Shadow Twin because you know your Shadow Twin's main purpose is to sword dance Yulia.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only purpose, right?
Yeah,
I mean, if you sword dance Yulia, you kind of had a chance. So in that case, you should wait until Yulia hits you, until Yulia approaches you, and then you apply sword dance.
I mean, you can just move that that Matthew here, so this Omega cannot actually reach you, right?
Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake.
Yeah. So.
What do you even snipe here?
Why people tend to attack instead of because you know if you know your opponent is charging in, why not just wait?
He needs
because your opponent will come to you, right?
He needs to attack that Yulia there.
Okay, now you don't have sword dance. If you have sword dance, you had you know, you might have a chance to disable the healing, right?
Well, to be honest, the right move is here. Use the 3 cost skill to generate a Matthew. Stop Matthew here. Use the generated Matthew to yeah, it looks like the lack of mobility. So maybe put Matthew a little bit aggressive, like just you need to kind of kill block this Yulia there. But this is only one turn, so it may not be that easy. So yeah, I think the positioning here is not that good. Basically, Yulia approach you without you do anything. So maybe even Deerheart here needs to try to reduce the health point for Yulia a little bit, at least kill all the unicorns. So that would be much better.
Yeah, at least maybe Estelle wouldn't die then, and then she can Phoenix Wave and heal up.
Yeah. But Omega is like a dead pick here.
There's no point in trying to kill him. I mean, he has last rights. He's next to Landius. He's on a defensive tile. Like, what? You're not gonna kill him.
It wouldn't matter, also, right?
Yeah.
Because that's Omega is not doing anything there. Oh yeah, you teleport your Yulia there to not get deer-hearted. Okay. Yeah, that's really over. That Yulia just kill his team. But he should not worry about that Omega at all. Omega can definitely do nothing there. So that's the second match. So second match, FsPuellahalla is still going to do. Okay, is that the second or that's the one we just reviewed?
I think this is the one we just did.
Okay, actually, let me just check after pick and ban. It should be. Oh yeah, that's the match we just reviewed. Okay, so that's the second one. Okay, yeah, it's basically Yulia is player one cannot deal with, and also Luna's tail needs to be well counted. To be honest, okay. So this is the second match. Still ban Zareda first from Zelda. Zelda's Leonhardt got banned and picked Estiel.
I'd like to see Yulia get banned here.
Yeah, Yulia should be banned here. I mean, this is a sword Yulia. Like, you don't have much solution to Yulia actually. FsPuellahalla is using Akaya here. I don't know Akaya. I mean, Akaya is good with Yusuke, but now Yusuke is gone. Okay, so Sword Yulia is gone. But there is still so many good options with Zelda, Night of Mystery and Landius. And this map, Omega is pretty good as well.
Well, I mean, between the Claret and the MK, I would suggest anyone. I would suggest almost anyone to ban MK. In this case, if you pick Estelle, the first pick looks like your Estelle can. First, your Estelle cannot survive from MK, even if you're Lancer against the cavalry. Second, Claret.
You don't have magical guard.
Yeah, the Claret's best scenario for Claret is to trade your Estelle, trade your tank, while you already had like 6 turns buff, right? But then the best case for Emily for MK is to steal one of your unit.
Yeah.
It's not like trade, it's like steal, right?
Yeah. So FsPuellahalla, these two characters has no skill, so they are dead to Omega.
I think Estelle could tank the MK. My Vargas can tank an MK.
No, but Estelle, depends. If you're not on the right terrain, it really depends. Vargas does have the damage reduction, not Estelle.
But he only has physical damage reduction.
Yeah. I think a top level Estelle should be able to take MK, but you have to build in such a way.
I killed a lot of MK in Sierra, right? I killed a lot of MK, I guess.
I mean, if you're running double green troops, then you can probably tank it. But if you're not, that's where it's going to be, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
It really depends on whether your unicorn, but whether your unicorn will kill. I think the difference is that Vargas troops has more HP.
That makes sense. Okay, fair enough.
That Listio is dead. Sad. That Listio is dead. It's gonna
Listio can survive Omega with the.
This is triple.
Yeah, but I mean, you can even with triple skills, Listio, if you're if you build your Listio well enough, she should be able to tank that.
Well, Omega has Leviathans, and the other thing is MK could have just used her AoE, disabled last rites, and then she's definitely dead,
this
right?
This is meant as a 3-cost skill from Akaya that just triggered. So Akaya just used the buff that increased basically the intelligence by 30%. So this is stronger, a little bit stronger than the faction buff. And also she got mobility up for like 1 turn, and this is mobility plus 3. So that's a very interesting buff from Akaya. So this gives Lamata the chance to cast the AoE here. But then this is not going to be very effective because Zelda can just heal with Diana.
Yeah, let's take just act again and kill Lambda here.
No, this cannot kill. Oh, actually can kill. Why?
Estelle doesn't have 2 range guard.
Oh, Estelle didn't actually guard. Yeah.
Didn't she though, actually?
No, she did. Oh, she did guard. No. Oh, yeah, she did guard.
Yeah.
Why is Omega? Yeah, I don't understand why this is double.
Oh, Lambda has less skill now because she lost cheer from last game.
Oh yeah, she lost the chair. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, she still has it. She just somehow lost skill. I don't know how. She had more skill last game, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so actually FenixTK changed the gear for Lamata in game 2 to increase the skill, or maybe not change gear, but change some enchantment. Wow, that's okay. Oh, so Zelda got baited game 2. Yeah, wow. Zelda got baited game 2.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's very sad damage from the troop because the troop is not really an aggressive troop. Okay, so this is the game. Looks like the first game, FenixTK got Omega died, and the second game he got Yulia died.
Yeah.
First game the skill is definitely not enough. Second game the skill is enough, but then I think the second game he may still have a chance, but the positioning for Estelle was not very good. So this is it. So that's basically all the round 1 battles. So round 2 battles, we have already 2 battles that are finished. We are going to have a ton of battles in the loser bracket as well. So yeah, we will maybe bring more of the battles tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, and yeah, this is going to be today's stream. Peace.